Welcome back to the Great Give Radiothon 2023. When New Haven makes it happen every year. We're in the home stretch, folks. We're now 52 seconds under 5 hours to go in the 36-hour blowout. And we're going to talk to the woman behind the scenes keeping it going, the busiest person in New Haven this week, Jackie Downing, the Community Foundation for Greater New Haven. Jackie, thanks for making a few more minutes to give us an update as we close out the radio portion.
Here. Thank you for having us.
Hey, did you sleep last night?
No, I got a little bit. I got a here and there.
And that's because, what kind of things do you have to do overnight? I guess people contributions are still going in. It's a 36-hour thing, right?
Right. There are prizes that go on all night long. There's the closest to midnight. So I'm the one with eyeballs on because I can only use the clock that I see that GiveGab, our host platform, uses. Mm-hmm. So I look eyeballs on for the one that is closest to midnight. And I have to award that, and then I notify our communications team so they can get the word out and let the public know who won. And I notify the prize winner so they get the good news because they're all up waiting to hear. Mm-hmm. So I do that, and then the next prize is, and we talk about the next prize coming up, which was the Insomnia Prize. That gets called at 4:00.
You do a 4 a.m. prize?
Hmm?
You do a 4 a.m. prize?
Yeah.
So there are people up at 3 a.m. giving money to Great Give.
All night long, the tote board is going up.
And was it always moving? Like, you know how we're looking at the tote board now. Did it really, every minute or two at 3 a.m, 5 a.m, did those numbers move?
Yep. Not as fast as they are now. I mean, we're just getting blown away by the generosity of what's going on right now. But it still moves all night long. I'll tell you, a couple of years ago, the big winner of the Insomnia Prize was the Bethany Library. They had folks, older folks for the most part, who were coming out with big stacks of books. And they kept saying to their people, my goodness, you're an avid reader. And they said, no, I have trouble sleeping at night. So they got the brilliant idea that if they were to put a bookmark in and said, if you're up on the night of May, whatever it was, make sure you give a gift in the middle of the night. And the Bethany Library blew everyone away with all the older folks and their credit cards making gifts in the middle of the night.
Wow. That's amazing.
So who was up? Nonprofit success is all about knowing your audience.
Yes, I guess I'm learning that here because you had the after work one yesterday with Bank of America. So, Jackie, who won the Insomnia Prize at 4 a.m. this morning?
Let me see. So we've moved now, instead of competitive prizes, we've moved more to random draws. So everybody who got a gift in the middle of the night was eligible to be drawn. It makes it a little more equitable to be able to draw anybody who's in there. So the Insomnia Prize went to all access training and student athlete development.
Wow. Well, so we're at 2.84 million and growing as we go. Is that on track to make our 3.5 million, you think?
I think we're going to be really close. I think we have the potential. Overnight I was thinking 3.3. We're going to be really good at 3.3. But the way I see the numbers still ticking off there, I really think we could do it.
And do you have more prizes coming up to give incentives to people to still pour it on in these last 5 hours we're talking about?
Yep. As soon as I finish the call with you, I'm going to pull a golden ticket, which means someone who got a gift between 2 and 3 is going to get $500. Mm-hmm. And then there's another golden ticket in the next hour, another $500 randomly drawn. And then there's happy hour. There's last call. And in the last call happy hour, there are a bunch of prizes. So we have the Black Futures Fund. Black Futures Fund is doing a $2,500 prize for a Black-led organization. And we have one $1,000 prize and one $1,500 prize from the Community Foundation for Greater New Haven, also going out in the happy hour. Again, those are random draws. Now, if you're an organization and you have one person give, you've got one chance. If you're an organization and you mobilize your people and you say, everybody give between 5 and 7, get your cocktail and go ahead and make your gift, then you might have 100 chances of getting drawn.
I see. So it's random, but it is weighted.
Sure.
That's interesting. And so the how's it gone this year overall? Have things worked smoothly? I haven't heard any reports of glitches. Remember at the very beginning, there were some glitches sometimes, not in New Haven, everywhere. I mean, everybody did the Great Give. This is a campaign that takes place in communities throughout the country, correct? And I'm sure you share the software. So it seems like people got those bugs out years ago, or am I wrong about that?
No, we worked out all of those glitches. I think when Giving Days first started, nobody had any sense of what the volume was going to be. And, we've said it over and over, people are extraordinarily generous. So when they say give, people all come and they give. And at first, the folks running these platforms were just overwhelmed by the generosity and the volume of calls of gifts that were coming in. Mm-hmm. They understood now what was going to happen.
And I'm noticing over 12,250 different donors. So that's different individuals.
Now, it's possible that they have given, and let me see. I have a secret report that I can look at.
Ooh, that's good.
There are almost 19,000 gifts. So that means 12,000 donors, 19,000 gifts. Lots of people are giving more than once.
And 512 organizations are up to. That's a lot. To think there are that many nonprofits out there raising money and doing work in New Haven. That's really not shabby. When you look at other communities that do this across the country, given our population size, Jackie, how do we stack up? Do we have more nonprofits, or do we raise more money?
We probably have more nonprofits in the greater New Haven area than many areas. We also have a lot of opportunities and a lot of need in our community. And we're a good 20-town region, and we're a community that cares about each other. So there are organizations that help and support and contribute to the quality of life in every town.
And I enjoyed this year learning about the new ones like the Proud Academy that's starting, the LGBT-friendly middle school. And then also the ones that come back every year and you see them growing and their missions expanding. I'm thinking of New Reach. They start out, running the homeless shelter, then they ran affordable housing. They help people before they might become homeless. They help them afterwards and legal mentors. I love to see how we grow as a community. This Great Give, at least from this perspective, is a nice way once a year to kind of take a pulse what's happening in our community. How about from your end, Jackie? What's this year been like for you?
It's been really interesting to learn about a lot of new organizations. We have 72 new organizations that are with us this year for the first time. And some who had missed last year but came back and knew that this was a good way to go. It's nice to learn about those organizations because for us, that's new engagement. So the Community Foundation works 365 days a year, not just 36 hours. And now we've established a relationship with all these new organizations, and we hope that they will be partners with us in many other ways, not only through our grant making, but for us to learn from them, for us to be engaged with them and support what they do in many ways and help them get stronger so that they can fulfill their mission. Because if they fulfill their mission, we're fulfilling ours.
And then when I look at this figure, Jack, I see 2.8 million. It's fun while we talk to still see the numbers running up while we talk. To see the 2.8 million, does that include the prize money or is that later?
That's some of the prize money. It's not all in there yet. We still have more than 100,000 prize money to put onto that. So you'll see that go in before 8:00 tonight, because we like to give the public a full picture of what's the impact at 8:00 tonight of every dollar that's in there.
And then we don't get the real final number till when? Midday Friday?
Well, there's giving still open until 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night, on May 7th.
How does that? So what's the difference between the 36 hours and the giving staying open till Sunday?
So there's no prize money after 8:00 tonight. There's no match money after 8:00 tonight. But, for those folks that are out on the SpaceX flight or away someplace and they couldn't get to
on the SpaceX flight,
you can't get the internet service, then you can still give. It's a phenomenal. A lot of people within the first 24 hours say, "Oh man, I gave to these 10 organizations, but I forgot 3." And they come in and they go ahead and they give, and we're grateful for that, because the organizations, even if they're not getting the matches or the prizes at that point, are still getting the funds to work with.
So we'll get our final number on Monday?
Yeah, the number that we usually put out, so the one you compare from year to year, is the 8 p.m. number.
Oh, it is the 8 p.m. number.
Yeah.
So we'll have that number tonight at 8 p.m.
Yep. You'll have the leaderboard will freeze at 8:00.
So the truth is, we can't say this yet because we got another, so we're not going to say this out loud to too many people, but it's really fantastic, all the money that came in. I mean, it's so much to be happy about, but we're going to keep the pressure on a little bit, right, for 4 hours and 49 minutes. Tell people we really want you to hustle and pony up over the next almost 5 hours to get us over that line and try to hit that 3.5 million, right?
Sure, because we are behind where we were last year. I mean, if we were at 3.5, even if we add that extra prize money in, then we're at a little over 3. That means organizations have lost money, and it's more organizations.
All right, so we do need people to
make up
dig a
that
little
gap.
deeper. So let's tell everyone to go to thegreatgive.org. Don't forget go to
Right.
thegreatgive.org. In the next 5 hours, let's have it count till 8 p.m. Let's get the happy hour and make everybody happy. And I just want to thank you so much, Jackie Downing, for you and the crew at the Community Foundation for Greater New Haven doing every year for our nonprofits and making this a better city. And you guys at the center of it, you're organizing it, making it happen, and just a job well done. And thanks
Thank
for
you.
filling us up here and letting us partner with you at the Great Give Radiothon 2023.
Well, truly our pleasure. Thank you, Paul, and good luck to you. I know you're in the Great Give,
Yeah.
so we hope you do well too.
Thank you, Jackie, and have a great last 5 hours. Have a great sleep whenever that happens, and good work. Job well done.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, folks, that's going to be it on our end here at The Independent at WNHH-FM. What a pleasure it's been. It's always a high every year to see what great work is being done in our community at all ends, on housing, arts, job readiness, all sorts of great stuff. And the Community Foundation really has gotten this thing working like clockwork every year, and just helping us all participate. I'm looking at the numbers still going. Let's try to get to the 3.5 million. That'll be great. So we're going to take it out now with Grits King has been our theme music here, at least for me at the radio. I want to thank Harry Jose, our producer, who kept everything chill, everything running well, as I always does at WNHH-FM with Nora Grace Flood's assistance. I want to thank Alan Appel and Justin Farmer for their duties here 2 days in a row at the Radiothon. And thanks to all the nonprofits that came in and shared their stories with us. I hope that everybody raises all the money they were hoping to do good work and more. So until next time, this is Paul Bass signing out from the Great Give Radiothon, inviting you to fly free with us all day and all night long at WNHH, New Haven's home for community radio.